Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at question 2. This is question 2. So if alpha and beta are the roots of equation, and the equation is 4x squared minus 6x plus 3, then the value of 1 over alpha square plus 1 all over beta square is A minus 4 over 3, B minus 3 over 4, C 4 over 3, D 3 over 4, and then C minus 1. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, solution. Let's now say solution. So the first thing to do, we need to bring down our equation. To bring down our equation, we have 4x squared minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. And we know that we have the equation of quadratic. The equation of quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And very importantly, we have the product and the summation of quadratic equation. So whenever you have a quadratic equation, we have the summation and then the product. So what is that summation and what is that the product? So summation is always x squared minus, in bracket, summation of your root of the equation times x plus the product. So how do we do this? We need to understand something very important. So now by looking at this equation, we have ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we can now divide both sides by a, by a, by a. Then we now have this one will all cancel this. Then we now have x squared plus b all over ax plus c all over a is equal to 0. So now we talk about the summation and then the product. So what do we have there in the summation? So in the summation, that is this one, is the same thing as x squared minus open bracket alpha plus beta. So alpha and beta are the root of the equation. So we have alpha plus beta x, then plus the product is alpha times beta is equal to 0. So from here, we can see that alpha plus beta minus alpha plus beta is this. Look at it very well because it is very, very important. You see, look at it. Minus alpha plus beta is b over a, and then alpha times beta is c times a. So therefore, since here the summation of the equation, is minus alpha plus beta, then is equal to b all over a. So it means that to remove this negative, you can now say alpha plus beta is equal to minus b all over a. And then for the product, that is alpha times beta is equal to c over a. So we have c over a. So what do we do next, ladies and gentlemen? Then we can now look at this equation and bring the values of a, b, and c from the equation. So as we can see from here, a is 4, b is minus 6, and then c is 3. So therefore, we can now say a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus c, and then minus 6, and then c is equal to 3. So how do we get the product and then the summation of the equation using this value? I think it's simple. We can now look at the summation, that is alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta is minus b over a. So what do we have as a value of b from this equation is minus 6. So therefore we have minus already. Then this is coming as minus 6, then divided by a. The a here is 4, then divided by 4. So minus times minus is going to give us plus. So we have 6 divided by 4, which is the same thing as 3 all over 2. Then the next one is alpha times beta. So for alpha times beta is equal to, that is summation is c over a. So therefore the c is 3 and then a is 4. So alpha times beta is 3 all over 4. So the next steps that we are going to follow is we are going to get alpha over 1 over alpha square plus 1 all over beta square. So therefore now we are now going to say alpha 1 over alpha square plus 1 all over beta square, which is the same thing as we can now cross multiply this times this times this, and because here is a plus, not negative sign, not equality, so we are going to also multiply this time this. So we are now going to multiply this time this and this time this. So this is going to give us alpha square, then this time this is also going to give us beta square, then divided by alpha times beta square is now going to give us alpha beta in bracket, then we have square. So this is what we have. But remember, alpha square plus beta square is the same thing as alpha plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. So for alpha square plus beta square is the same thing as alpha plus beta in bracket, we square it minus 2 alpha beta. How do we get this? It's simple. Let me show you how we arrive at this. Remember now, if we have alpha plus beta square is the same thing as alpha plus beta plus the open bracket alpha plus beta. So what is this? When you said alpha times alpha is going to give us alpha square. Alpha times beta is going to give us alpha beta. Then another one, alpha times beta times alpha is plus alpha beta, and then beta times beta is plus beta square, which is something as alpha square. We take this to this side, beta square plus this, then we have 2 alpha beta. So therefore this one, that is alpha plus beta square, is the same thing as this. So therefore you can now say alpha plus beta square. We can now take this to this side, so we now have minus 2 alpha beta, and is equal to alpha square plus beta square. So this is how we arrive at alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. That is how we arrive at this. So then the next thing now is that alpha square plus beta square, it means that it's the same thing to substitute it. It's the same thing to substitute it with this. So therefore, we now have alpha plus beta square, everything in bracket, then minus 2 alpha beta all over. Already we have this alpha beta square. So then what do? We have alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta from here is 3 over 2. So therefore we are now going to say 3 over 2. We square it here, minus 2 times alpha beta. Alpha beta is times 3 over 4, then divided by alpha beta square. So the alpha beta is 3 all over 4 square. So what do? It's simple. Okay. Now 3 square is 9, 2 square 4, then this 2 minus 2 times 3 is going to give us minus 6 over 4 divided by 3 square here is 9 divided by 16. So this is what we are going to have. So let me clean this and continue here. So from here we now have, here is 4, here is 4, so it's common. We are going to take 1. So therefore at the end we now have 9 minus 6 divided by 4, then divided by 9 over 16. This is the same thing as this minus this is 3 divided by 4, then divided by 9 all over 16. So now we are now going to see 16 times 3. 16 times 3 divided by 4 times 9. So therefore, this is the same thing as 4 here is 4, 4 here is 1. So we have 4 times 4 over 1. We have times 3 here is 1. 3 here is 3. So we have 4 times 1 all over 3. So this is the same thing as 4 all over 3. So the value of alpha 1 over alpha square plus 1 all over beta square is 4 all over 3. So the answer is C. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Follow me in the next video.